You've been sued.
Oh, boy. The lawsuit that shall not be named.
It's the music that shall not be sung. It's a lawsuit, Harry. And that's the first of many versions of that joke. You're going to hear this episode of Candy is for Wizards.
Oh, am I a wizard?
That's a wizard's candy.
Okay, we have 2 lines we can quote. No, 3. You said the shall not be named thing.
I feel like that's how many movies is it? 8 or 7?
It depends if you're going with main line.
Right.
Harry Potter, but yeah, there's 8 of the main ones.
Yeah, it's 8 movies where everyone's just like, huh? What? Huh?
Okay, we're gonna get into Greg's opinions on Harry Potter, but before we do that, this is Daniel. Platform 9 3/4 Zephyrin.
Wow, I don't understand that reference.
Okay, well, I'll ask you. I'll ask you if you've seen the movie that you're about to make a reference to.
This is Beto lives under the stairs.
Okay, he's seen the movie. He knows.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's just his life.
Help me! Cry for help!
He has no idea what the movie is about. Yeah.
Help me! I need to go to school for wizards. This is just my real life story.
And this is Greg. JK Rowling isn't making money from this episode. Is she, Gonzalez?
We're going to get into that also. Well, there's a lot to get into with this. So, okay.
Great candy too, right?
So this is the world's only candy review podcast.
We did it, guys.
Yeah.
We killed the other one.
killed the
Cast
others.
a spell.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh.
a Vatica podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Only us.
Okay, he's seen the movie.
Wow, and he knows Latin too.
Oh, no, yeah, I forgot. This is just his life. He's been taking Latin classes.
Help me, us. Get out of this.
My Uncle Dursleyus, the black sheep of the Sisters family, Uncle Dursley.
What's oldest then? Bart is into every quinceañera.
But it's in Spanish.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you say that in
You're
Spanish?
16, Harry. You're a wizard.
You're a princess today, Harry. Oldest is yours.
Happy Wizard Yara. So this is the show where each episode we pick a different candy. We go over a little bit of local for the world candy news. We give a history of the candy.
Yep.
We taste the candy.
Yum,
we
yum.
review the candy. We play a candy game.
Fun.
And then it is mischief managed.
Wow.
Yeah, that's another Harry Potter thing. It's from your. This is
So
I'm
deep.
realizing that the books are based on Beto's life.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, so you've read my cry for help.
We've never we never addressed Beto's lightning bolt shaped scar on his
No,
forehead.
I was told to not bring it up.
Yeah, it was a birthmark.
Dirty humans.
Yeah.
And also, again, if you want to jump straight to the history of this, you can fast forward about 10
We'll
minutes.
watch a couple of movies, then get back to us.
Watch all 8 movies, and then we'll get to the actual history. So before we do any of that, we do a segment where we catch up on something candy related or show related at the top of the show, and it's called The Top of the Show.
To you, Harry.
I'm just a little boy who survived.
This is my story.
This is my struggle.
Mein Kampf by Harry Potter. So we've always sung the praises of the. Okay, maybe let's separate those
Let's put a
two.
deep
Let's get a
line.
little separation there.
Some of us have always sung the praises of the mythical blue raspberry flavor.
Oh, yeah.
And I've always maintained that it's just a made-up chemical flavor.
Yeah.
But I'm here to tell you, you were wrong, Harry.
What?
You're an idiot, Harry.
What?
Are you going to tell the story of how Prometheus stole fire from the gods and turned it into blue raspberry?
Yeah.
He stole the raspberries from the gods. So it's kind of real.
There we go. Falling apart before he starts.
Oh, yeah. Chemtrails are in the air, too, I bet. And they're blue raspberry, and I can eat
Those
them.
are kind of real, okay? So the flavor is very much made in a lab, but it was picked to partially mimic the flavor of Rubus lycodermis.
The heck
Or
is that?
the black cap raspberry, sometimes called the blue raspberry because of the dark blue flavor
Interesting.
and dark blue color that it can be.
Yeah.
Sure.
They're not very common, but they're
Yeah.
actually native to Southern California.
Whoa, and we haven't had
So it's time for us to go berry picking on the side of the freeway.
native as in it grows here.
Yeah, it grows here.
Wow.
It is evolved in Southern California.
I'm going
Wow.
to find that.
Yes.
I'm going to eat every mushroom and berry I
Yep.
find. But yeah, I don't know if the taste is I mean, it must be if that's what it's kind. It must be kind of like the whole banana, like the.
Where it's not.
It's modeled
Doesn't
after
quite make it.
a not popular anymore breed of banana,
Yeah.
and like with grape juice, grape flavoring, and all that.
Oh yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I'm sure it's something like that. And yeah, we'll be tripping when we try some of those berries. In that we're going to trip over our feet and fall and crack our heads because we're so nauseous.
Yeah,
So, I mean-
running to the bathroom to throw up.
You've got food poisoning, Harry.
That's the diarrhea. That's what the diarrhea is for.
Wait a minute. That's a Mad Men quote.
Is it?
That's what the not that's what the diarrhea is for, but that's
Neither-
what the money's for. They don't say that.
Wow.
They don't say that in
I was
Harry
just
Potter.
trailing off because I was trying to make diarrhea sound like a Latin word, but my mouth just kept moving.
That's what the diarrhea is for.
That's what the diarrhea is for.
Why won't you show me that you like my work?
It's my birthday.
You never tell me that I do a good job. That's what the diarrhea is for. So now let's move on to our segment where we go over some recent candy news, and it's delivered by a member of the Candy is Dandy family each week, and it is called a Candy News.
Oh, it's one of those wizard owls.
It's just a normal owl.
Oh, it's just a normal
hey,
owl,
normal owl.
like a Twin Peaks owl.
You got some news in your claws?
I think somebody might be getting a very special letter today.
Oh my God.
Wow, I must have read the books wrong because I didn't know the owls could talk.
Someone put a spell on me.
Oh,
Is it your birthday?
It was whoever sings that song.
Oh man.
So my birthday is your birthday?
Oh, I don't know. Is it a legal notice?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what age you are because you are served.
I should have let him in. All right.
Dang it.
And see you in court.
Got us.
They keep doing it. And you know what? He comes out at night only because the owls are nocturnal, and that's when I'm answering the door. That's when I'm.
When you're sitting down to dinner with I hate it when I'm sitting down to dinner with the kids that I don't have, and and someone comes and serves me, and I'm not talking about my wife with the pot roast.
No.
serves me at a home I don't own.
With a pot roast I can't afford. Yeah, I mean, we've been getting these letters for a while. I've been burning them, and they just keep them coming through the chimney. I open up a drawer. They really want to sue us.
Yeah.
Whoever this is. I mean, I bet.
Let's open it up and read what it says.
Okay, so okay, it's not a lawsuit. It's just some candy news.
Oh man, I'm halfway in the bag. I'm trying to get out of the country now.
Yeah, I did fake your own death.
Oh,
You are legally dead.
somebody put a Avada Cadaver spell on me or whatever.
He remembers.
Wow. He's a wizard.
I'm a wizard.
You're a wizard referencer, Greg.
I play spinach or whatever the game is. I love it. I love that stuff, and you should let me hang out with your kids.
Yeah. He's really good at broom ball.
Yeah, broom ball. Yeah.
I mean,
really good at the gold thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What is it called? Quidditch?
Yeah.
Quidditch. No,
There
it's
it
called
is.
spinach. Greg was right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't Quidditch. I win it.
Oh, never
Yeah,
Quidditch.
we didn't come here to Quidditch. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Are you a team of Quidditchers? Yeah, kinda. So of course, every candy news has a title, and this one is called. And it's really funny. And this one is called "Bury My Heart, It's Nougat Tea."
Wow.
I had to stop short and remember what this was trying to sound like.
Even you forgot.
Bury my heart, it's nougat tea. Like, do you get it?
It's like a song?
Bury my heart at wounded knee.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
He gets me.
Yeah,
this
gets
guy
you.
gets me.
Man, it's like you two.
Greg, you're an idiot, Greg. You get this stuff.
I feel like we were hit in the head by the same thing as a child.
The same Quidditch broom.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So a week ago, as of this recording, a British man
Like Harry Potter?
Right, let's see where this
Named
goes.
actually Paul Broom.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That's such a wizard comes to the real world and trying to pass off.
No one will ever suspect.
Yeah.
My name is Alex Robes. So Paul Broom sadly passed away at the age of 55.
Oh, I'm sorry, Paul.
Rip, dude.
Broom liked to joke around a lot in life and was a devoted fan of Snickers bars.
Okay.
So much so that he used to joke around all the time about being buried in a Snickers-shaped coffin.
Wow.
Well,
Veins and all.
Yep.
well, he died. And guess what was in his will?
Oh,
Snickers.
my.
A stipulation
God.
that he be buried in a Snickers-shaped coffin.
Wow.
The coffin looked like a partially unwrapped Snickers wrapper with the
That's
iconic
funny.
Snickers text box on the side saying, "I'm nuts."
Nice.
That's great.
It would have been funnier if it said, "I'm dead."
Yeah.
You're not you when you're dead.
Yeah.
The funeral procession carried this human Snickers bar past his favorite cafe, where his friends gathered to applaud his commitment to the bit when they saw the Snickers bar being held up by a bunch of pallbearers or
Wow.
malt ball bearers.
Wow.
Hungry? Why not die?
Why die? His family was very pleased with how the funeral went.
Oh, yeah.
Crediting-
So glad he's
So
gone.
glad, yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, so glad I'm going to be with
Finally, we don't have to hear this bit again. Crediting the funeral home for being so accommodating to Broom's wishes. So here's to what seems like an all-around good guy, Paul Broom. The world's not itself when you're dead, Paul Broom.
Wow.
Rip, dude.
Yeah.
We would have liked you. You would have liked this podcast.
It should have said "rip" on the
Should
side
have
of
said
it.
"rip"
But yeah,
here.
you look up. You can look up the pictures. You can look up the
You
pictures.
can look up the pictures. Dirty ass phone full of viruses.
I know.
That was weeks ago.
Yeah.
I got a new phone after that game where I was clicking on all those links sent by Zach Neenan. But I mean, it's shaped like a coffin, but it looks like a Snickers wrapper,
Yeah.
and it's crazy. It's really weird.
That's
I think it's
awesome.
really, I think it's really awesome.
Oh wait, but there is a thing here at the end. Actually, we are being sued.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's the people, meaning us, versus Hagrid. We made fun of him for being big, so now he's
Yeah.
suing us.
Well, which you can't go to jail for in Biden's America. How when are we recording this?
And Biden's still America when
Yeah.
bad things happen.
Yeah, when bad things happen, it's still Biden's
Yeah.
America.
What, I can't say Hagrid's big anymore?
Whoa.
Censorship,
You
man.
cannot imply that he shops at Big and Tall.
Oh, come on.
It's all I got in me.
We can't DEI anymore, guys.
You guys are DEI wrong.
Well, you can't DEI, but you can DIE.
Yeah, forgotten country. And king.
Impending.
Yeah, pending.
Pending hasn't happened yet, but it will.
Once the Constitution is officially ripped up physically,
Yeah.
we can call Donald Trump king.
And we're going to have to.
Yeah. So anyway, that's why we're being sued. We are being sued by the owl. And that's been another edition of Candy News.
Oh.
Here we go.
No,
again.
it might be good this time.
Okay.
Might
I'll
be
give you one more
good.
chance.
Hey, little owl.
I've got another letter for you. I forget what I sound like.
It's okay, little owl.
Yeah.
We'll take that.
It's
beautiful
another really
letter.
good letter.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. What
Your
is
loved
it?
ones are all dead.
Oh.
In a Snickers coffin?
Yeah.
Because
jelly bean box.
They're in a shallow grave.
Oh, damn. Well, that is what they asked for. So.
Yeah, it was in their thing. Yeah, it's a not to fun dip, which they all liked.
Yeah. Either stick it out.
Yeah, the funeral guys, they had to get like a big white stick and bury me by
Yeah.
hand.
Hey.
It cost whatever.
I'll see you all down at Hogwarts, which is what you're now infected with.
No.
Yeah, guys, I didn't miss an owl, did I?
No.
No, I think it was the King of England, maybe.
Oh, cool. Oh, man, I missed that guy
Yeah.
again.
You sat and you stood up all night to watch the coronation, and then you're not
Yeah.
even here.
What the heck?
So now let's get into the meat of this episode.
We're gonna eat meat?
Yeah, we're gonna. They call like Yorkshire pudding is like actually blood sausage. I got
Yes.
confused. I thought it was real pudding.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're eating blood sausage.
Yeah, we're eating
today.
shepherd's pie today.
So I'll save the reveal of what exactly we're having for
Okay.
the end.
Okay.
I mean, generally, we know it's.
Yeah. So what we're doing Harry Potter
Potter
candy.
candy.
Oh, I thought we were doing Percy Jackson candy.
Oh, what the heck?
Man.
No, this is actually Lord of the Rings candy.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's all rings.
It's It's Funyun Ring.
Yeah, it's Funyun Rings,
Funyun
yeah.
Ring. They call them.
You're a precious, Harry.
You're a Hobbit, Frodo. I know.
Yeah, that's my feet.
Yeah, what's the big deal?
Yeah, check out my feet.
Check out my feet. Check these out.
Check these out.
You're Quentin Tarantino, Frodo. So this is candy that they sell in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter section of Universal Studios.
Damn.
So I thought I wanted to do
You journeyed, bro.
I platform 9 3/4. I had to take that train. You wouldn't understand.
Nope. Still don't.
I have a pass to Universal Studios Hollywood,
Yeah.
and I thought, well, I'm here every single day of the week, so that they'll allow me. I got to see Shrek every morning. I thought, well, they sell all these candies that they only sell here for Harry Potter that are in some of them are in the book, some of them are inspired by things that are in the books. And I've had one of the things we're trying today, but not the other ones. And I thought it would be fun. Cool. I thought this would be fun.
I agree. I think it'd be fun.
So let's start the meaty meat of the because eating that another.
Oh boy! Oh, you're trying so hard to.
Someone give me
Tonguiest, tidiest. Got him.
I'll let this owl with a voice that never changes do all the talking for me. So let's get into it. Introbius puniosa.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
It's time to delve deep into some of the nerdiest candy lore we've covered yet that aren't nerds. Let's be no squatters in the world of potters. Let's not tarry and get to Harry. The subject that'll have you saying Voldemort.
No, my god!
It's time to talk Harry Potter. Have you read these? I know the answers.
Part of the first book.
Really? Why did you stop? Too religious. You're too.
It sucked.
It goes against your religion. Right?
I saw too much God. And it reminded me of myself.
Yeah, you didn't read your own autobiography. So, Greg, you've read all these books.
Yeah, I've listened to them on audio tape.
Okay.
Wow.
So, but you, for some reason, don't like them.
It's not that I don't like them.
And you listen to all of them.
I listen to all of them. I watch all the movies. I don't particularly like the movies, but if one of them is on, I'll watch it and then I'll finish the series through.
The movies are bad.
Wow.
I will say that the movies are bad.
Yeah, they're comfort movie bad.
Why is that?
They're comfort movie bad.
They are. They're fun. Like the music is really good.
Yeah.
But like the big problem with the movies is they started making them before the books were finished.
Yeah.
So they didn't know what to include in the earlier movies that would make sense later.
Yeah.
So then the last like 2 or 3 movies are just kind of like cramming everything that's as important that was supposed to be like 4 movies.
And
ago.
because they were kid actors, you couldn't wait around for 10 years till the books were done. You kind of had to rush through the movie. So
yeah, the movies aren't good. I think the books are good.
Yeah,
maybe
they're
they're kiddish. If I
What about the first 2 movies at least? Are they pretty good?
No.
No,
I mean, they're not.
'cause
they're good kids movies.
However, how far did they get before they caught up to the books? Like, and those aren't even
I
good?
think when the 6th movie came out, the last book had maybe come out.
Okay.
Because they split up the last book into 2 movies, so there's 8 movies, and I think when the 6th movie, like the final book, had been released, so then the last 3 movies are kind of like, we should have said this a while ago. But
it is a lot of backtracking.
Yeah, there was a lot of retconning going on to try to make the ending make sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think the movies are that good. I think the books are good. And the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, have you been to that in Universal?
No, I haven't. The only times I've gone to Universal in the last 10 years was for
to
Halloween.
see Shrek on Ice.
Show. Yeah, Shrek. They put Shrek and Fiona in the Miami Vice show.
Shrek on Vice.
Yeah, Shrek on Vice. Yeah,
yeah. They turned Waterworld into Swamp World.
Yeah.
And,
but they still have the same show.
It's the same show. Oh no! Here comes the donkey.
Yeah,
which is a really good show, by the way.
I bet.
But the world of Harry, what they did in the theme park is great. Like and that's kind of what the history is.
Yeah.
Because like,
you're going to dive into the history of the theme
I'm going to
park.
dive into the history of the theme park because I'm not going to be like
in book 5.
Yeah.
Okay, thank God.
Although
Hagrid picked up a dragon or whatever.
I do kind of do that, but it's really cool when I do it.
Okay.
So let's get into this, and let's start this all off by addressing the Hagrid in the room. JK Rowling sucks.
Yeah,
like she's a bad person.
She's a bad dude.
She has revealed. No, don't call her a dude. She'll get really upset.
Yeah, she's a bad dude.
Are you familiar with the controversy?
Yeah, she hates transgender people.
She hates trans people. She's ruined her legacy.
Yeah.
Revealed herself to be a real life Voldemort. Her views are awful and cruel, and reveal that she probably hasn't actually read any of her own books. This is not a review of her or an endorsement of JK Rowling. I stand on the side of trans people. I think she sucks as a person. I'm coming at this from the love of the spirit of the story she created that revolves entirely around people being good people and standing up to hatefulness, which is why I think everyone who grew up liking this books it felt like such a slap in the face
It must have.
when she started saying this sort of stuff, because it's
that's not what the world stands for.
It's so great. Like everything in the book is
Yeah,
about being a good person and like accepting
this
others.
different-
Yeah.
And then she comes out and says the meanest stuff about trans people. It's crazy. So she sucks.
Yeah, she sucks.
So yeah, this is not an endorsement of her.
It was true fiction, dude.
yeah,
it was.
Yeah.
What are stupid kids gonna like? Accepting people. Kids love that. But yeah, no, she's a bad person. And yeah, I was kind of torn on like, should I cover this? Because like
You don't want to bolster.
I don't
her.
want to. Yeah,
I'm sure she's making money from the theme park.
She does. I think she does make money. You don't get like, she doesn't get ticket sales money, but I think like merchandise money maybe goes towards her. But like, I
still watch Chinatown.
do you watch Chinatown? Beto watches all of Harvey Weinstein's movies every weekend.
Ooh, a Miramax movie.
Yeah. They're really good.
A Miramax movie. Oh yeah, they're going to build Miramax World at Universal. It's all just bushes.
The president or the Bushes?
No, it's Weinstein bushes. Yeah. I'll explain that to you later, Beto, what he did in bushes. But anyway, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone was released June 30th, 1997 in the UK and September of 1998 in the US as Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Two different names. Did you know? Did you know?
I didn't
Did you know? No, I didn't
It was
know.
the Philosopher's Stone. I guess they thought Americans wouldn't know what a philosopher was.
Yeah.
They were right. We kind of don't know what a sorcerer is either. They should have just said the magician like Mickey was.
Magic Rock.
The magic rock.
The magic.
What's a stone? A stone, like what the Rolling Stones are named after. Or as you call them, the monkeys. So this book has since sold over 125 million copies around the entire world, with all 7 eventual books selling over 600 million.
Wow.
There have been 8 movies, 3 spin-off movies, 2 spin-off books, a musical, and soon to be a TV show and a video game. When that first book came out and it became clear that this was a hit, all the big movie studios and Nintendo started circling JK Rowling, putting in bids for the movie and licensing rights to Harry Potter.
Yeah.
So I don't know what Nintendo wanted to do with it.
Probably video games.
Yeah. We want to make a movie.
Oh, is that what they do? Yeah, we want to make our first movie. Can we put Harry Potter against Mario or something? These, of course, the rights went to Warner Brothers for £1 million.
That's it?
Of what? Yeah, that sounds really low.
That's how much Hagrid weighs.
That's terrible.
What'd you say about Hagrid?
Wow, she sold short.
She sold that. That is way too. Because like I guess she didn't. I don't know. Because it was like when it came out.
Yeah, when it came out. So I'm sure she was like, "That's a lot of money." But if she had waited out,
yeah, what the heck?
I could be mean to a lot of trans people with this much money.
This will buy me immunity.
So Warner Brothers promised that the movies would be filmed in the UK and with UK actors. That's why she went with them.
James Bond.
Yeah. And she also said, make sure that they're not women.
Yeah.
First, she
could
was
only be British actors.
only British actors. And none of them are black either. That's what people say about James Bond. Yeah. I'll tell you about Harvey Weinstein's bush later. But a side part of this bidding war was who was going to get the amusement park rights to Harry Potter. Since they already had the movie rights, Warner actually created the first ever amusement attraction based on the Harry Potter franchise. It opened in December 2001 at Warner Brothers Movie World in Queensland, Australia.
Wow.
And it was called the Harry Potter Movie Magic Experience.
That's not good.
Yeah.
That's
Was that Jimi Hendrix band?
Yeah.
It didn't sound good.
In America and California, Warner Brothers is tied to Six Flags, so it always surprises me why it's ended up at Universal. But we'll go on.
Because I mean, Six Flags just bought the rights to Looney Tunes,
But also Batman and Superman, they have DC
that's
too.
true. Yeah, that's
yeah.
true. I mean, come on. You think?
Yeah, man. You think people are going to go to Valencia, California?
You think Six Flags? Like, I'm sure they put in a bid, and I'm sure it was. Yeah, they got it. They heard the haw from overseas.
Yeah,
there's no way Six Flags was getting the rights to Harry Potter. So at this place in Australia, it had recreations of Platform 9 3/4. I'll explain it later with Harvey Weinstein's bush.
Yeah, can you explain in his bush?
You got to get out of there fast.
Yeah, you're not going to want to be in this bush. So it had a Diagon Alley, which is kind of like the Skid Row of Harry Potter world.
Wow.
And an Ollivander's wand shop, plus some other movie set recreations. This closed in 2003 because who cares? Like this was not what people really wanted. People just don't want to walk onto a set. They want to live in that world. They want rides. They want candy.
This is true.
The two main players that emerged for getting the amusement park rights were the two obvious ones, Universal and Disney. These were the two frontrunners. Universal's original proposal was for a Harry Potter stage/stunt show at Universal Hollywood, a la Waterworld or the Shrek Swamp World.
Miami Vice, Conan the Barbarian.
Harry Potter. So this show would culminate with Harry, Ron, and Hermione fighting Voldemort. That ended with Voldemort getting burned to death, but for some reason the Potter team wasn't interested in that. Which I would watch that.
I'd watch that. I should have been in the movie instead of turning to powder or whatever. They should have just like doused him in gasoline and set him on fire.
They tied him up.
Welcome to Earth, and then they blow him up. But they haven't seen that because it's still like the early 90s or something.
Yeah, they didn't know.
Or it just came out, so they would have had it first in their brain.
They started making the Independence Day movies before the alien invasion was finished. We didn't know how it was going to end. So they were more interested in pitting Universal and Disney against each other to drive up the price.
Yeah, me and you both, brother. Make them fight.
Until 2004, they finally picked a side and history was made. Harry Potter was coming to Disneyland.
What?
Really?
There's no room.
They picked
of the money.
Disneyland.
Don't put it there. There's no room.
Oh, but we can put a bunch of Marvel characters there. Just put them in the Haunted Tower or whatever. Harry Potter and the Drop of Death.
Oh no, I dropped my broom, and you just fall out of the sky.
Yeah. He takes you all the way up, and then he forgets that you're not magic.
Oh, I don't like magic after all. Yeah.
It's kind of Looney Tunes-esque. Yeah, I don't like magic anymore.
What's the owl's name?
Dobby.
No, the owl.
Oh, the owl. Snowfeather? No.
Whispers?
I could look it up for you.
What is the owl's name?
And look up Harvey Weinstein's bush.
Yeah. A safe search on or off?
Wait, what's his owl's name? Not Hagrid.
No, it's not Hagrid. I almost said Hagrid a bunch.
Owl name.
Not Crook.
Whittles? Whisper?
Whittle Owl.
You guys are way off. Hedwig.
That's why we thought it was.
I knew it was Hagrid, right?
It'll be when spoilers, everybody. When Hedwig gets killed, and then you just like falls to the ground. That's the drop.
Hedwig's drop of trauma.
Heroic drop of trauma.
So this went on until 2004. She was pitting Disney and Universal against each other until 2004. She finally picked a side.
She did some good stuff.
I already said this. Yeah, she did some good stuff.
She did some good stuff.
So she signed a letter of intent with Disney to develop rides and ideas for a Harry Potter world, and their ideas turned out to kind of suck.
What?
Really?
What they came up with would have been a mini wizard land inside of Fantasyland in Orlando with one ride that was kind of like the Buzz Lightyear thing where you cast spells with a wand, which actually sounds pretty cool.
Oh.
And then a Care for Magical Creatures petting zoo where you met animatronic characters, which also sounds pretty cool.
It's the three birds from the Tiki Room.
It's the Harry Potter Harry Room. And a Leaky Cauldron restaurant. This land actually sounded really cool. I don't know why they didn't go with this.
Oh, in Florida? Oh, no.
Oh, no. But JK Rowling decided that Disney would ultimately pay the price for their lack of vision. Especially since a major sticking point was that Disney wanted the merchandise to be Disney branded.
Nope.
And even worse, the drinks to be Coca-Cola brand. This was not very wizarding. So the deal was terminated and Harry Potter rode his broom to their major competitor up the 405, off the 101.
You'll know him. You'll know it when you see a minion.
No, the minion wasn't there for it yet. You'll know when you see Jurassic Parking.
I don't ever remember a time where the minion wasn't there. And I've been alive a long time.
That time is not worth remembering. So Universal Studios Hollywood was picked. Universal,
the home of 6 rides.
Well, actually, just Universal. Hey! You're going to say that you like the Minion and not the Minion ride? You're saying you're not a fan of Minion Mania? So Universal was ready to be the Dobby to whatever JK Rowling wanted. So on May 31st, 2007, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter was announced, and on June 18th, 2010, it officially opened at Universal Orlando. It featured a recreation of the Hogwarts Castle as well as the town of Hogsmeade, which in Harry Potter lore is the only entirely wizard village in Britain. It is over 1,000 years old. I'm talking about Florida now. This town is over 1,000 years old and was founded by Hengist of Woodcroft. We all knew this. Look up Hengist of Woodcroft.
Oh my God.
There's also, they have 3 rides, but what was most impressive about it was the attention to detail that they had in the world.
Like the immersion effect.
Yeah.
So Universal came up with all this idea, or
Universal obviously JK Rowling had like final say, but they came up with what it would look like, what they would have.
Yeah.
They recreated the world of Harry Potter to such a fine degree, including using some of the art directors who worked on the actual movies.
Wow, really?
That you felt like you were actually in that world. Immersion and detail on this level had never been done before in an amusement park, and their efforts were rewarded. On opening day, there was a 9-hour wait just to get inside the world of Harry Potter. It continued to boost attendance for the park by 60% and set the non-wizard world on its current trend of highly detailed themed lands in amusement parks, a trend Disney made sure not to screw up on again when they opened Galaxy's Edge in 2019.
Don't show me the Falcon. Don't show me the Falcon yet. Not yet.
So the reason that I haven't been to Galaxy's Edge, but I know that it is very immersive, very much. So the reason they made sure they got that right is because they screwed up so hard losing Harry Potter.
Okay.
Orlando expanded the Harry Potter land in 2014 by adding a new Diagon Alley section. Again, that's the Skid Row. The same year, a Harry Potter world opened at Universal Osaka. Closer to home, Harry Potter World at Universal Hollywood opened April 7th, 2016, and supposedly on its first day sold $1 million worth of wands alone. Just the wands.
That was what, like 4 wands?
Yeah, it was 4 wands. I mean, it has real unicorn hairs in it. But something people love most about the Harry Potter world is their food.
Yeah.
Not just the amusement park, the books. Like food is a big part of the books, and it's a big part of the park experience as well. It's got a ton of lore-inspired items, and most of it is proprietary and only found inside the park. And one of the crown jewels of that is the Honeydukes candy store in the park, which is really fun. Again, in the lore, Honeydukes was open in 1641 and is owned by Ambrosius Flume and his wife.
All right, cool.
It's funny because as we're talking about it, I'm like, why didn't I connect with it? And you said that sentence, I'm like, I fucking hate this.
Okay, you like the gritty world of Percy Jackson. No. I know you're really into the true romance of Twilight. You're not a hero. You like the Hunger Games, which is the food in the Hunger Games is great.
It's so good. It's people.
It's people. So the lore also says that there's a secret tunnel connecting it to Hogwarts.
Yes, there is.
In the cellar that Potter boy and his friends had used. But when I went looking for it, I just got my annual pass threatened to be taken away. So
that's what they said would happen for Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Is there like a door there or something?
There isn't. There's
to
nothing.
That?
No, I mean, I haven't looked at the floor.
He's not cool enough to know.
Man, what a missed opportunity. Not even
there
like
isn't. There is not a door in the floor because it
doesn't have to be real. I'm just saying, a little something.
I will. Okay, next time I'm there, I'm going to crawl on my hands and knees on the floor, and if they ask what I'm doing, I'm going to say, "Get away from me, you pigs! Betta wanted me to do this."
Filthy mudblood.
He knows. He knows. Yeah, all of the slurs he knows.
Like any other language, I know all of the slurs.
Greg's something of a polyglot when it comes to slurs. So some of the candies that they sell in the store, these are real candies. They have fudge flies, jelly slugs, birdie bots, every flavor beans, cauldron cakes, acid pops, love potions, and of course, chocolate frogs.
Yummy.
That's a big part of the movie. The chocolate. Are you familiar with chocolate frogs?
No.
That's like
It's exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah, it's a chocolate frog, but they come alive.
When you eat them?
I think they're alive. Yeah, they do rip up your intestines when you eat them.
Yeah.
The two main candies from the books are chocolate frogs and birdie bots, every flavored beans, I would say. But we've done Bean Boozled. And I didn't get a chocolate frog because it's just chocolate.
Yeah, and a frog shape.
It's hard to that's why they call it chocolate.
Oh, I thought it was like lemon.
Yeah, it would be too hard to kind of divide it. And it's just chocolate, so I didn't.
Well, you didn't learn how to dissect frogs in school?
First, you have to chloroform it.
In the movie / books, it's just literally a chocolate frog that's alive.
Comes alive. Yeah, it comes alive. It hops around a little bit, and then it turns dead, I guess, and you eat it.
Yeah, it's like super cute.
But it comes
with
these trading cards that have Albus Dumbledore, and that's what the people want, the trading cards, really.
In the movie.
Okay. No, you've never played Chocolate Frog Go? People want these.
Go Frog?
Go Frog, yeah.
But the crown jewel of all of this, of all of Harry Potter world is butterbeer.
Mm-hmm.
That's the big thing. Having a butterbeer that tasted accurate to what people imagined it to be was a big deal in the creation of the Wizarding World. The recipe was created by the executive chef at Universal Orlando, Stephen Jason, 2 first names. He tried 15 different recipes of butterbeer before JK Rowling finally approved one that felt right, and it's really good.
It is a drink.
It's a drink. You can get it. It's maybe the best thing in the entire park.
Wow.
There are many stories of people literally crying when they try it for the first time. And neither of you you haven't been there. So
neither of you cried before?
Yeah. Have you ever?
I don't do that.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt things?
Yeah.
So the exact recipe is a secret, but the best I can describe it. It's kind of like a cream soda.
Yeah, I figured.
And then on top, it has this thick foam that tastes like butterscotch. So you drink it through it, and it's really, really good. The chef said that he was inspired by those butter cookies that come in the grandma sewing tins.
Oh, yeah.
So here's how you can get it. You can get it hot, cold, or frozen.
And have you had it?
I've had all 3.
Oh.
I kind of think that maybe frozen is the best.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a slushy kind of thing. It's really good. And you can only get it inside the park. You cannot get this anywhere else. Those bottled kinds you see in the stores are not official Harry Potter merchandise.
Okay.
So you're only going to get butterbeer in the park. They also make it into ice cream, which I have tried that. It's good. Fudge, which I haven't tried. A pot de creme, not cream. A pot de creme. A pot de cream. And a cream puff or a creme puff. I tried the cream puff. It was just okay.
Yeah.
This is an old figure, so it's much higher now. But as of 2018, they sold over 20 million cups of butterbeer in these parks.
How much for a cup? It's like $20?
No, it's like 8.
It's okay.
It's not crazy, but it's not
pretty good Stein size or what?
It's a cup. It's a big cup. It's like that. You're not going to be dissatisfied, and you're also not going to want more than that because it's really, really sweet.
As a lifelong, I know we're not talking about the park here in town, but I want to say as an Angelino, there's never been a draw to go to Universal Studios until that came around, and now that's the draw.
You're wrong, but it's true. It is a bigger draw. You're right. That's what you meant. I corrected your sentence.
Possible draw. I'm about to draw on you, brother.
Whoa. The Waterworld show? Yeah, it was. It took Universal to a new level. Yeah. It really did. And also now that they're building what looks like a really cool I never thought I'd say this, a really cool Fast and the Furious roller coaster.
What an oxymoron that is.
It's going to be, it's really going to be worth going to.
Okay.
Wow.
But yeah, the world is great. It's a lot of fun to be there. The stores are really cool.
People really love it.
The rides are fun. It gave Melissa vertigo. It makes everybody sick.
Oh, they filmed that there.
Yeah, they gave Melissa a DVD of Vertigo. It makes everybody sick. They had to stop because it's a combination of physical flipping around and also screens, 3D screens. They had to turn off the 3D because it was making too many people sick.
Yeah.
And also, if you weigh too much, they will not let you on. When you get, you have to be you can't be Hagrid sized.
Wow.
Yeah, Malfoy comes out and laughs at you.
Then the Death Eaters come and pants you. But then they have an outdoor coaster that's really cool, but it's 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So it's a good, really the butterbeer is worth the admission.
Yeah.
And then $8 more for the butterbeer. So we are very lucky that 1, I have this annual pass, but 2, leading up to this episode, it was butterbeer season at Universal.
Whoa.
So they had special edition things, including a limited edition butterbeer gummy candy that came in a crazy contraption. I'm going to show you that I think people were ready to fight me for in the store because it looked like I got the last one. And 2 people were like, "Where'd you get that?"
Jesus.
Wow.
I kicked them into the cellar. They're still down there.
Yeah, so there is one.
I knew it.
So the other 2 things, it's less of a cellar, more of a dungeon. It's kind of like a newsboy dungeon.
It's like the one that they put when they get caught in the woods and then
it's
crazy lady.
Let's just call it a chamber of secrets.
Okay. My favorite Cinemax after night show.
Harry Potter
in
the
Chamber of Secrets.
Harry... I don't want to finish that.
You're trying to seduce me, Harry Potter.
So the other 2 things I got are Fizzing Whizbees, which are chocolates made with fizzy fruits inside. That's
Cool.
that's how they
Like a
describe
pop
it.
rock thing going on.
And exploding bonbons, which are orange and pineapple flavored bonbons. I think those might be white chocolate, but we'll see.
I made a face. Sorry, I made a face when he said white chocolate. It's like it just grosses me out. Go ahead.
Yeah, but it's white chocolate with pineapple. There's no indication on them of who actually makes them other than just property of Universal and the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. I'm going to guess unpaid Dobbies are making this.
Yeah.
And now you're a hungry Greg and Beto. Let's eat our Harry Potter
Yes,
candy.
please.
Okay, so now it's time for the big reveal. You haven't seen these. I have them in this climate-controlled bag because
Oh my
we have
God.
like a mini...
It's like Hermione's bag. But
I know.
Yeah.
I also...
He's going to pull out like a candy maker.
got a boat.
Yeah, I got a boat in there.
And Melissa's in there writing trivia questions.
I need another minute. She's British. When she's
Back to the Chamber of Secrets. Because we had like a mini heat wave that came through LA and these were expensive, so I didn't want them to be ruined. Okay, so now inside the mini bag, I've got the Harry Potter bag, as you see.
Bag on bag.
This
Magical.
is him. That's Harry Potter.
Whoa, no way.
He looks like
Yeah.
a dork.
And his dad is Darth Vader.
Yeah. I mean,
That is
once,
Death Vader.
once he loses his robotic arm,
Yeah.
it really came together.
That's true, yeah. His lightsaber is not turned on, but it's cool.
I know. What
yeah.
the heck?
Come on, get it together.
He's trying to light it. So these are the candies. This here is the Fizzing Whizbees.
Okay, cute.
Is that the thing they tried to fight you over?
No, this is not it. I'm saving
Okay.
that for last. So
All
these
right.
are the Fizzing Whizbees. And you can look at the packages as I bring them around for the
Okay.
Rapper's Delight segment.
This is a great show and tell.
These are the Exploding Bonbons.
Oh my
okay,
God.
that's cool. It comes in a triangle.
Right, yeah.
And this is what
you were gonna
people
throw
wanted to fight
down
me over.
for.
Whoa!
Where did you get that?
Where'd you get that?
Oh, get in the dungeon. So this is
Wow.
the Butterbeer. Okay, so yeah, let's
So
describe them.
it's a wagon.
Yeah,
It's a wagon. So they have this wagon in the park that you buy Butterbeer from.
Okay.
It's the Butterbeer wagon. So this is a
interesting.
mini version of this, which is huge. And now I have this for the rest of my life. And it also has...
Oh, do you?
You're so sure. You're so sure that you can fight us off.
You're about to have a broken rib for the rest of your life. So I had to have the guy show me how you open it. So it flips up here. You can see some stuff. But the way it opens is the top.
Oh,
And it has some
And what
gummy
is it?
candies.
So it's a gummy
Nice.
candy.
They are gummy Butterbeer flavor.
Okay.
Supposedly they taste exactly like the Butterbeer they sell.
I mean,
I'll tell you.
Yeah, you'll
you'll
have to be the
tell us.
judge.
And then the fizzing, oh, it rolls. The fizzing
Wow.
Whizbees have a weird looking guy that's part B on it.
Yeah.
Gross.
They're fun, like it's very colorful. And then the bonbons are in this kind of triangle. They're orange.
What's
and
it
yellow.
called?
Pretty cool. A triangle.
Illuminati?
Illuminati? Yeah, are you doing the Illuminati?
No.
Oh, the
Pyramid?
Horcrux?
No.
Or no,
yeah.
the Deathly Hallows
Deathly
thing.
Hallows.
Yeah, it's
It looks
shaped like the Deathly Hallows.
I don't know what the.
Beto, look up Harvey Weinstein's Deathly Hallows. Okay, so now I'll distribute these.
Okay. Oh, distribute. He's not going to hand them out. He's going to distribute them. Wow.
When it's British, it's distribute.
Wow, that's very creamy.
That's very creamy, huh, guys? Fizzing Whizbees. That's how everyone in Harry Potter sounds. The movies are just too like, wow, the wonder.
Yeah.
Ugh, shut up. Of like all the kids in Hogwarts are just like, wow, the wonder.
Yeah.
The wonder of this fool. You've been here for like 7 years. You're tired of it now.
You've seen magic.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what
exactly.
the
You've seen
hell?
magic before.
You're not going
right?
to be impressed by
Nah,
more magic.
I don't buy it.
Nice world.
Oh, whatever. If I was a wizard, I would want to see a cul-de-sac in the suburbs.
That's a nice wagon you got there.
Yeah. Shame if someone came along and
Yeah.
took it for a ride.
I hope you're not going to miss
A
it.
little stroll.
Okay, so it is finally distributed. We have collected. These are all Horcruxes, by the way.
Oh, shoot.
yeah. So these contain the souls of evil people.
Imagine,
Oh my God.
if I was a Horcrux, I would have split into like 8 different candies. He's in a gummy shark. He's in Skittles.
You're
he's
that
in
evil?
I'm that evil. I split it 7 times.
Okay, so let's do our Rapper's Delight or It Ain't Right for these. So we've seen them all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give it overall a Rapper's Delight
Yeah.
because they're designed
yeah.
to look crazy.
Yeah.
How do you beat a wagon?
How do you beat someone with a wagon trying to steal your wagon?
We're going to find out.
Yeah, so I'm
The only
holding them
one
up.
I'm soft on is the chocolate one.
The Fizzing
triangle?
Whizbees. The
Yeah,
triangle. Okay, the Fizzing Whizbees
Yeah,
one.
triangle.
The Fizzing Whizbean, yeah. I'm kind of But the triangle, and I've never seen candy come in a triangle before. It looks a little bit like when you're playing pool on that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the rack. Rack them up.
Rack them up. But it also looks like a fireworks package.
It is.
Yeah.
Because it's an exploding bonbon.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're fun. They're like
They're fun.
novelty.
Yeah.
And they fit the theme of Harry Potter.
Yeah, exactly.
Like everything's a little wacky, as Greg hates about.
I hate the wonder. I like the wacky.
So yeah, I'd say Rapper's Delight.
Yeah, Rapper's Delight.
I'm cool with that.
The weakest one being the triangle.
True. Maybe the Birdie Bots come in a cool packaging, and so do the chocolate frogs. But
next time,
no, there won't be a Birdie Bots episode. We've done that in Bean Boozled. We're not doing Birdie Bots.
Oh come on!
Yeah, we still got Wet Dog and Tire to try.
But now this is gonna taste like dead snake and
like,
dude, we're doing it.
Voldemort's nose.
We have to do it.
That fat rat guy.
Yeah, it tastes like Wormtail.
Yeah, Wormtail. Yeah,
it tastes like who does who plays Sirius Black?
Oh, Gary Oldman.
It tastes like Gary Oldman. I think we should start with Butterbeer.
You think we should start with Butterbeer?
I think we should start with Butterbeer because I don't want the chocolate to kind of.
Oh, I can't. Yeah,
I
ruin our palate.
Yeah, I don't know how good. I don't know how good any of this is going to be. I don't know how good the Butterbeer is going to be.
Did you just say it's great? The best thing in the park?
Butterbeer is, but the Butterbeer gummy candy, I don't know how accurate to actual Butterbeer that's going to be. So I don't want to hype that up too much.
Too late.
Dude, if this isn't the best thing that's ever happened to me, I'm going to sue you. Class action lawsuit.
And in the universe, is it alcohol? You get
It's
drunk?
non-alcoholic, no. I think in the universe it's not. Yeah, it's because the kids are ordering it. It's not alcoholic.
I mean, there wasn't.
But also, like, it's a different country.
Yeah.
So,
well, I guess in England, no, maybe you have to be like 16 to order it.
Didn't someone get drunk on it? Or
sugar happy?
I mean, there's plenty of alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's the drunk scene where Harry Potter tries to kiss Hagrid.
Yeah, he tries to kiss Hagrid.
All right, so we're trying the Butterbeers. Yeah, I don't think
it's a little
in the book.
Stein.
I didn't realize that they're little Steins.
Yeah.
It's Ben Stein, actually. It's shaped like Ben Stein.
Smells like butterscotch.
Smells a lot like butterscotch. But I'm hoping it's not just because the Butterbeer flavor is not just butterscotch. Yeah. It's
cream soda.
I also get like some lotion.
Oh yeah, funny. I smell that too. Oh, there's a little bit of lotion in Butterbeer. That's what got the kids drunk. All right, so let's try this Butterbeer. I will let you know if it tastes like how Butterbeer is supposed to taste.
Okay.
Hard.
Yeah, it's stiff.
So far, I'm not getting much flavor out of this thing.
I'm getting flavor. I'm not liking it though.
It's just butterscotch.
Yeah, it's just butterscotch.
Yeah.
This is not what real Butterbeer tastes like.
Okay.
Don't be fooled.
It's kind of dull.
Yeah.
Bland.
Again, this was a limited, drink
caramel butterscotch.
This was maybe if we melt them.
This is a no, man. It smells bad.
This was a limited edition candy. This is not one of their regular offerings. A limited and one-time edition candy.
You buy it for the little wagon.
Yeah, the little wagon it came in, which
throw away the candy. And it has a little sling so you can carry it over your shoulder.
No, that's what you use to swing it at people trying to take it from you. But yeah, that didn't do it justice.
We could put Tidal PM in there.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Not good. Not a good candy.
No.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
This one I would send straight to the Chamber of Secrets.
Is there even a shadow of Butterbeer in this?
The butterscotch, but like the butterscotch on a Butterbeer tastes better, and it's not just butterscotch.
Okay.
So, yes,
okay.
There is butterscotch. There is a flavor that is present in a real Butterbeer, which are real. But this was not it. This didn't do it. No, unfortunately.
On its own, even without the lore, just not a good candy.
Yeah.
Oh, well, no, without the lore, it's great. This is a 5 This is a 5 cavity candy.
It doesn't fit the aesthetic, so it's a 0.
It's not great it's a Muggle 5, but it's a Harry Potter 0. So what do you want to try next? We have the Fizzing Whizbees and the Exploding Bonbons.
Let's do they're both chocolate, one's white, one's...
I think the bonbons are the white chocolate.
Let's just get that over with.
Yeah, I agree.
With you. Why hold off?
Why
end on that?
Exactly.
Okay, so these come in nice little orange
little bonbon thing.
Bonbon packaging. They're kind of hard. They feel firm. All right, yeah, it is white chocolate.
Boo.
It smells fruity. It smells pretty fruity in there.
Look at the size of the white head on my face, guys.
Oh,
Greg,
wow.
Wait a minute. Greg's doing something really funny.
Okay, good. I don't clean my face enough.
And if you pop it, it will look like when one of your white heads pop.
You really get that pineapple.
Yeah, it really comes through.
Oh my God, yeah.
So what is it again? It is pineapple and orange.
Okay.
Oh,
Those are
okay.
the two flavors in this.
I'm on board.
If something's gonna go with white chocolate, if it has to, I think it's fruity stuff like that. So maybe.
Sure.
But yeah, all right, let's try this exploding bonbon. I'm gonna go all in. I'm gonna want it to explode in my mouth.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's a substantial crunch.
Crunchy.
Not a bad taste.
It's not a bad taste, actually.
Not great, but not a bad taste.
Yeah, there's something sickly.
This has Pop Rocks in it. Mm-hmm. It's popping.
It started popping, yeah.
Yeah. Wait, listen.
There's something sickly sweet about it, though.
Yeah.
White chocolate does that. It's like mostly sugar rather than actual chocolate. It's better than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Like we're leveling up. The Butterbeer gummies were not good. This was okay. Okay to subpar.
Yeah.
I'm curious what the inside looks like.
The novelty is fun.
Yeah, the novelty is fun.
The flavor's okay.
The flavor's okay. Mm-hmm. I like the pineapple. There's not enough pineapple candy, so.
Yeah.
True.
It's an interesting combo.
It is. That was not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
It's still fizzling in my mouth.
Yeah, I got one in my tooth, and it feels like my tooth is exploding.
Oh, no, we're going to have to regrow it at the medical bay
from Star Wars.
We're going to have to put you in a Bacta tube. That's a Star Wars thing. You can look it up in Harvey Weinstein's bush.
I got a lot of research to do in this bush. Yeah. I got to find myself.
You're going to have to buy the complete Miramax collection and get back to us in a few weeks. That was fun. It was a novel candy, and especially considering that it's going for what the books are like the whimsy, that kind of captured the whimsy of the book.
It did, yeah.
That was fun. It was fun. Didn't taste that great.
It was fun. Toy you can eat. Kind of one trick.
I wish that, Greg, you've been to the Galaxy's Edge. I know that they have the blue milk from Star Wars. What else? Do they have other things?
They have soda that comes. It's just soda, but it comes in the grenade that.
But I want things that they eat in Star Wars.
There is. I've only ever had alcohol or blue milk there, and the blue milk is not good.
Man.
Yeah. As soon as they started selling alcohol at Disneyland, I should probably go back.
Yeah, he got a season pass.
Yeah.
Do they sell a butterbeer that gets you drunk?
No, but they sell a lot of beers, and they have human beers, and then they have
have for man consumption.
They have also Harry Potter specific beers. Melissa's tried a few of them. She said they were good.
Okay.
She tried all of them at once.
Yeah.
Oh,
they did a flight.
Yes, they wouldn't let her fly after she tried all of them.
We got to get her for licorice quicker.
Yeah.
We got to get that drunk wife of yours on this show. But no, she tried. They have that's the thing in the restaurant. They have a lot of British style food that they would eat in the books, and it's mostly pretty good. The food isn't bad, and they have a special bar area that has a giant animatronic hog's head. It's called the hog's head. And then they have the butterbeer cart out front. It's really a fun world, and you can get drunk.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Sign me up.
So now
I want that on my tombstone. It's a fun world, but you can get drunk.
He's dead, Harry.
Yeah, he's dead, Harry.
Harry's your son.
Yeah.
This is how you tell him. Okay, so now let's try the fizzing Whizbees.
Shaped like a bee.
Oh.
Let's see. Yeah, it is shaped like these are big. These are pretty big chocolates.
Yeah.
Looks like the...
Ooh, they smell fruity. They smell nice.
Oh, yeah. You really get that,
oh, yeah.
cherry. There's a cherry coming through.
Oh, yeah. We're going to get a cherry in this one. But I feel like this is going to be... Now that we know that the exploding bonbons aren't gooey inside, I feel like this is going to be the same thing, but with good chocolate.
Is this a cherry cordial?
This isn't. No, none of these. I thought the exploding bonbons were going to be like a cordial.
Yeah.
This one explicitly says it just has... What does it say? I'm a wizard. It says fizzy fruits inside of it.
Okay.
So I'm guessing that just means Pop Rocks.
Interesting. Okay.
Flavor. Oh, you're shaking it.
I don't hear anything.
What's inside, guys?
All right, let's try our fizzing Whizbee.
All right. Are you going all in?
I'm going to go half. Ooh.
Oh, it's kind of like a crunch bar.
Yeah.
It's a fruity crunch bar.
Yeah.
That's good.
It tastes like a cherry cordial without the goo.
It does.
It's a crunch cherry cordial.
And it's fizzing.
Yeah, there's some fizz. Light fizz.
Listen.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Very light fizz.
The chocolate is not bad, not great. It's a step down from good chocolate.
It's a strong chocolate. It has a really strong taste.
Yeah, it's just not that good.
No.
It's maybe a little waxy.
It is waxy. It's not very creamy.
It was a better version of the exploding bonbon, I think.
Yeah. I think the Exploding Bonbon had a stronger flavor.
It did. So weirdly.
Yeah,
since
it was a
chocolate.
weird flavor, but...
Are you saying that people who do magic are weird? You're worse than JK Rowling. Yeah, it's not the best candy.
Yeah, kind of a letdown, very novel.
Novel. It is novel. And for what it is, candy at an amusement park, it's fun. It gets the job done fun-wise.
Yeah.
Not a great candy.
No, not a great candy.
No.
I can see you're immersed in the environment. You're
Poppin' fizzing
you're 7,
Whizbees.
8, 9 years old.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Yeah,
Your
right.
dad
And
buys
then
you-
add like 30.
My dad still buys it for me though.
Yeah. Wait, what'd you say your dad buys you?
Your dad buys you the Exploding Bonbon, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh my God, I read about this. And you lose.
And your dad puts his head in his hands again and just shakes and shakes.
Yeah.
I wanted a son who played baseball.
Yeah.
I wanted a son who was into Twilight.
Twilight. I bought all that glitter for nothing.
But yeah, like for what this is, the Butterbeer, the actual Butterbeer,
Okay.
excellent stuff. And I've been saying this to a few people because I have the passes.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to come with me to the gates of Universal, I will go inside, get Butterbeers, and bring them out to you.
Nice.
Is that what happens in
And they will arrest me for that.
in the Odyssey? I will take you to the gates of Universal Studios.
Well, you do have to answer a riddle, and you have to fight a one-eyed monster named Hagrid also to get inside. Oh my God. So the price tags, I forgot.
Oh man, here we go.
Okay, so the Fizzing where did I get these and how much are they?
Yeah.
I got them at the
Disneyland.
Wizarding World of Disneyland. I got them in that crappy theme park in Australia that was open for a couple of years. So the Fizzing Whizbees, $11.
Okay.
The Exploding Bonbons, $10.
I don't even want to know because you got
This
a
wagon filled with crap.
Literally.
Oh, the price isn't on there.
Do you remember how painful though?
Do you make a down
it
payment?
was at least $15.
Yeah, I
Okay.
believe that.
Yeah.
Double digits for
It was
sure.
not cheap. But I guess now I have a wagon.
One of your dreams is fulfilled.
Yeah, as I'm getting beaten by the people trying to take it, they're not that good. They're
Yeah,
not that
guys.
good.
You can fill it with chocolate chips.
Yeah.
And then I can like push it down the apartment towards Melissa.
Yeah.
Choo choo.
Yeah. Choo choo. It's a wagon.
Yeah, it's a wagon full of chocolate chips. But you have to sign the shipping slip.
And this is a holdup.
Yeah, and give me all your chocolate chips that I just sent over to you. And don't let the cat have any.
Please, they're bad for
They're
him.
bad for that cat.
So yeah, it was expensive. This was
was-
expensive
woo.
stuff. But hopefully these videos on TikTok, if it's not banned by the time this episode comes out,
$30.
We're good.
$30.
$30 and I get them free. So now let's get to rating these. What should we
Yikes.
rate? Should we rate them one by one since they're all so different?
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
okay
we
with
have
that.
to. We owe
And
it
then we'll
to-
give a rating for Harry Potter himself.
Yeah. I'm just gonna give I'm gonna give it a little check mark that looks like a scar, like a thunder scar.
Yeah, that's a 7.
Yeah. He's a Hogwarts 9, but a regular London 3.
What are they fizzing?
yeah, Whizbees, X-Bonds. X-Bond gonna give it to you. X-Bond and Butterbeer Gummy. BB Gums. All right, this one's
Okay, I got to think about this.
Boom. That one was easy.
Butterbeer, I feel like, is the easiest one.
Yeah.
Okay, the Fizzing Whizbees. Bonbon. Man, that's tough because this is I've publicly said many times how much I hate white chocolate.
Oh boy, ooh, that
yeah.
close.
We went to those rallies together.
Yeah. Those anti-white chocolate rallies.
I put an armband on.
Yeah. It had some lightning bolts on it.
It had Harry Potter's scar,
Yeah.
and it had strawberry filling coloring spilled on it. But we have had a couple white chocolate things on this show, like those Confeiteria Raphael, like the white Ferreros, and this that I didn't not like.
Sure.
That you did not
like
So
it.
you somewhat enjoyed.
I somewhat enjoyed it.
Okay.
So it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm locked in on this. What about all of you?
Yeah.
Give me one moment. I need to correct.
He's trying to remember
Okay.
what happened in Harvey Weinstein's bush.
He's giving it 9 3/4.
I was in that bush, and I gotta say,
not then.
9 and 3. Yeah. Oh man, I wish I had thought to give something 3/4. That would have been pretty funny.
I I did.
I did.
All right, so
3/4 going around.
So we'll go to the left of me. That is you, Greg. So give us your thoughts.
Okay.
Give us a quick synopsis of the Harry Potter franchise.
Okay.
And now this.
Okay. All of the trans allegories in there are great. Werewolf's great. Not wowed too much. The last two, the Fizzy Whizbees and the
Fizzing Whizbees.
Fizzing Whizbees.
Please don't make it sound stupid.
Come on, Greg, the whimsy. They were a little better. They were substantial. They had a really interesting taste. Kind of played around with the idea of being toys you can eat, although like the Pop Rocks could have been more Pop Rocks.
Because, I mean, like I said, it really captures the spirit of Harry Potter food, which is like, this tastes like blood. This is going to make your eyeballs explode. And then don't worry, we'll grow them back. But like bad things will happen to you, but we can fix it because we're magic.
A little bit of wonder, a little bit of mischief.
Yeah, it's mischievous.
Yeah. There's a Wonka going on here.
Yeah.
It's Wonka, but when those kids get hurt, there's no saving them.
Yeah.
That blueberry girl, I ate her for breakfast on toast.
Yeah, she's double dead.
I made sure of that.
The kid who fell in the fudge thing, decapitated. And he survived. He didn't drown. They killed him after.
Yeah.
He survived decapitation.
The chocolate encased his head.
And then they drowned the head.
Like Han Solo. But they were like, okay, I'm definitely interested in trying more stuff there. But their
baked goods counter that has the cauldron cakes, which come in a little cauldron, and they're cute. They're cute and they taste pretty good. I want to try their fudge, their butterbeer fudge.
Okay,
but again, the butterbeer itself, excellent.
Yeah, okay. I've heard a lot of good things about
I've heard
it.
that repeatedly.
Every time I say
on
that,
this podcast,
JK Rowling gets 5 cents.
So the butterbeer gummies, I'm going to give a 0.2.
Interesting, very interesting.
Exploding bonbons, I give a 0.5.
What? Really? Just a point?
Yeah,
0.5?
0.5.
Wow,
Wasn't crazy
I did not
about
expect this from you.
From you?
Greg, from you.
From you, the lover of crap.
Wow.
That's kind of low.
It's kind of low. Fizzy Whizbees, I gave a 1 to. Fizzing.
Wow.
Yeah, it was just not. Nothing hit the mark solidly.
I guess if it was Venture Brothers brand
you better
candy.
You better believe it was Venture Brothers candy. I'd go nuts. It'd all be cigarette tasting.
Wow, that's lower than I thought you were gonna
me
give.
too.
Yeah, I was banking a lot on the butterbeer candy.
Oh, Gringotts banking.
Man, I feel
They look like something familiar.
I kind of feel embarrassed about my scores.
Everything is 5 3/4.
You.
Your time. A quick synopsis. Harry Potter is a homeless kid that is squatting.
Oh, he has a home. He has a cupboard.
Okay.
He's squatting.
Yeah, he's squatting.
They know he's there. They don't want him to be there.
He's taking precious resources from Dudley.
Yeah.
Dudley is getting thin. Sorry, I can't say Dudley's fat anymore.
Magic Social Services intervenes.
Dudley would not fit on the ride. Yeah, it is kind of Magic Social Services.
They take him away. Then he has to find a bunch of stones in the multiverse. He fights some dude who has a hand.
You wanted to kill half the humans.
Turns out that dude's his father. Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's why they call it Harry Father.
He was pretty hairy.
No, I am your Potter.
Please correct me. The Fizzing Whizbees.
Thank you.
Thank
you for having respect.
Oh my God.
Kind of boring. Didn't taste terrible. Just kind of fell flat.
Yeah.
Yeah, flat. That's a good way to describe it.
Yeah.
It was kind of flat.
1.25.
Okay.
Definitely don't like them. Wouldn't buy them. But, you know.
You wouldn't spend $11 on this?
The Exploding Bonbons. They were interesting.
Yeah.
Also can't say I like them, but they were definitely interesting.
They were unexpected.
They were very unexpected.
In terms of enjoyment, what it was, and how it tasted.
A mishmash of texture. You had the creamy white chocolate, surprisingly.
Kind of hard, crunchy.
With that crunchiness and then the popping. It's a strange mix that I think is worth trying.
It's fun.
Not into it. It is fun. 1.75.
Okay.
That is 3/4.
Woo!
That
is
that is the 3/4 special.
He's a huge fan.
Yes.
1/4 portion. 1/4 platform.
Damn.
Have you seen that?
I don't even know what that is.
You don't remember Unkar Plot from The Force Awakens? A Star Wars movie?
Damn.
Guy has his own toy and he's in the Star Wars universe for like 6 minutes.
I'm getting all my IPs mixed up.
You got to brush up on your IPs.
Yeah.
And then the Butterbeer Gummies.
Yeah.
They are trash.
They're bad.
Not very good.
Don't buy them. You don't want them. They don't taste
You
like...
want this wagon.
You want the wagon.
And you want to kill for this.
Oh, yeah. You will destroy for the wagon.
Yeah.
But the Butterbeer Gummies, they don't taste good. The texture's off. They smell bad. The color is boring. Not good. A big fat. That's a 0, Harry.
Wow.
Not worth being called candy. Don't put it in your mouth.
Well, wait a minute. If I put a triangle and a line in that 0.
Whoa, you got the Sorcerer's Stone.
Oh my God.
God, you're King Arthur.
Yeah.
You're the king, Harry. We've torn up the Constitution, Harry.
It's about time.
It's about time. I wasn't doing much with it, honestly.
When was the last
And
time?
you know what? The Bill of Rights, get rid of that too.
Yeah, who needs it?
We all forgot about him anyway, so whatever. Not good. Don't buy.
Wow.
Please avoid.
Please avoid.
Don't give money to that transphobe.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't want to buy any of this because of that, I support you. No challenge there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the Butterbeer wasn't good. For me, I give everything a 5. I'm going to start with the Butterbeer. I feel like I have to defend Butterbeer in general.
Yes.
Because
You're on shaky ground, my friend.
that was so not Butterbeer.
You put your reputation.
I did.
You came in like, oh my God, people cry. Well, I cried.
Yeah. I cried because I didn't know how to get it out of my body.
I cried because I never had to give a 0 before, and I had to give a 0. That was bad. That is not Butterbeer. That is an insult. This Butterbeer candy is to actual Butterbeer what JK Rowling is to her work.
Yeah.
Like, this is an insult. It is offensive and wrong.
Actively destroying the legacy
It is destroying it's destroying the legacy of Butterbeer.
Oh, yeah.
This Butterbeer gummy hates trans people. I give it a 0.3. I gave it something just because there was a flavor.
For the wagon. You did it for the wagon.
I did it for the wagon.
wagon.
I'll do anything for the wagon.
He sees a wagon, he just jumps on it.
Yeah, I gotta rob it.
You're a fan of Stagecoach.
I love that. I thought this was a Wells Fargo wagon. That's why I got it. Because I love big bankings. It was a Gringotts bank wagon. Yeah, I gave that a 0.3. I think we all kind of agreed on that one.
Yeah.
Beto went really hard on it.
Yeah. He gave it a 0.3 so low it was a 0.
So the Exploding Bonbons, like I said, unexpected.
Yeah.
They capture better than anything we had the fun of Harry Potter. The magic of Harry Potter. The wizarding world of Harry Potter.
Look at
they
that.
captured that. It's serviceable candy. It's got the Weasley brothers joking, pranks, fun going on. You eat this, your brain's going to explode, but it's okay. We'll do a spell and you'll be fine. We'll also do a spell on everyone who saw it so they won't be traumatized. I gave that a 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it was better. It was unexpected. It bumped it up. It was better than expected. It's not that bad. It's worth buying. It is worth buying.
Yeah.
Of the 3 we tried, I think that's the one that's worth buying.
If you want a candy that's also something to
prank.
do. Yeah, prank.
A little bit of a prank. Yeah, like eating these in the world of Harry Potter, that's fun.
Yeah.
Like in line for...
set dressing.
It's set dressing. If you stick this on the wall in the Hogwarts castle, no one's going to know. No. The Fizzing Whizbees, I thought was the best tasting one.
Yeah.
But not by much. Kind of bland, not fizzy enough.
No,
but
not at all.
The chocolate was okay. I gave it a 2.1.
Oh.
I put it a little bit above the Exploding Bonbons. Just because I like the chocolate taste better than the white chocolate.
Yeah, you get
taste.
something you like.
I got something I
And
like.
by that, I mean you.
Yeah,
I got
you
something I
specifically.
personally was looking
Yeah.
for. But yeah, not the best. Not the best.
It's pretty sad showing
Yeah.
for Harry Potter.
We gotta if we start doing sodas for some sort of Patreon thing, we gotta go get Butterbeers.
Okay.
And we'll
I'm ready.
review the
I'm ready.
I
Butterbeers.
love cream sodas.
Yeah.
So good. I'm telling you, just wait outside the front gate, smoking cigarettes with a mohawk.
Hell
and
yeah.
I'll bring a 6-pack of Butterbeer
Hell
out to you
yeah.
guys, and you will be underage when it happens. Not the strongest showing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's amusement park food, but I say that, but then the Butterbeer is really good.
Yeah.
So.
I think the best taffy I've ever had in my life is from Disneyland.
You say this.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have
Was
been...
it a specific flavor?
No, that's
It's mouse flavored.
They had little hairs in it.
Oh.
No, they're the regular flavors. It's just something about the texture and the taste really pops there.
They're
I don't
probably
know.
really fresh.
Yeah, I think it might be
Yeah.
that because they make a lot of candy there.
But do they have a Butterbeer flavor? I was trying to think of the...
Hopefully not.
Yeah, they're going to be in a lot of trouble if they do.
because Harry Potter has Butterbeer. I mean, Universal has Butterbeer. That's
Yeah.
like... That and the Simpsons donut are like the flagship foods of Universal Studios. Knott's Berry Farm has boysenberries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of what Disneyland has.
Disneyland has a lot.
Do they? They
Yeah.
have the Dole Whip. I'll give them
Yeah,
that.
They have
Dole
the
Whip.
Dole Whip. They
What
have,
else do they have? Pray tell.
They have the soups. They have clam
I know,
chowder.
I'm talking about stuff. I'm talking about stuff people look forward
but
to.
that's really good.
All right, here.
I don't. I'm not saying stuff that's good. Like people, like they're known for, like
They're
world
known
renowned. They're not.
for-
What am I? You just won the Super Bowl. Where are you going? To Disneyland to get their
Clam chowder in a bread bowl.
They got to have tons
They
of
have
stuff.
Dole Whip. Dole
There's-
Whip is on the level of Butterbeer and Boysenberry.
I mean, like that's the thing is like their churros are extra
They
special.
are, but they're just churros.
But there's something about them. They're like, this is
Yeah,
really good.
everyone goes crazy for that.
That's true, but it's not like they invented the
Sure,
churro.
sure,
although
sure.
they probably tried to buy the rights a la Coco
Yeah, they bought
to
all
Mexico.
of Mexico. They bought Mexican history. I feel like there's another thing. I know now that I'm like, okay, well,
I think it's just Dole Whip.
It's just Dole Whip.
That is.
I mean,
like
that is a strong
theirs.
contender. Dole Whip's really good.
Yeah.
But-
Everything else is just kind of like a thing that exists, but they put their name on it.
yeah.
If we were covering just sugary things in general, we would have to do a showdown between Dole Whip, Butterbeer, and a Boysenberry.
Dole Whip would win.
I don't think so.
I
Greg, you
think-
have not had Butterbeer.
Brother, you're speaking to Hawaiian Boy.
Someone's out there. I saw some feet walk by.
Uh-oh. They're coming for you.
Wait, could this be Hagrid telling us that we're finally going to
Oh
Hogwarts?
my God, we're going to Hogwarts.
You're going to Hogwarts night school.
Oh,
You're going to
yeah.
Hogwarts because some kid just threw up and we need to clean it up.
Wizardry as a second language.
Yeah.
So now would you be excited to get this on the train to Hogwarts, Greg? Any of these?
Yeah.
Which one?
Fizzing Whizbees.
There we go.
I'd be cool with that. I'm not going to eat it the whole way, but yeah.
And I can't remember if they're in the books what they talk about what happens to you when you eat them. Like I'm sure it's more of a like, oh, ow, ow. Like it's more of an explosion.
Isn't it like fireworks in your mouth or something?
Maybe. That
Yeah.
sounds I kind of have an image of Rupert Grint opening his mouth and fireworks are shooting out of it.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Maybe that was just a fantasy I had.
Maybe it's just my kink or whatever. I don't know.
What about you?
I would, if I tried it for the first time, didn't know what it was, yeah, that'd be exciting.
So
Some second time, though.
So you'd be excited on going to Hogwarts on your first year, but on your
Yeah.
second year, you're like, I'm not.
I'm like,
That's the thing with the movies. Why are you still? Oh my God! Wow. Yeah, you're in magic school. That's
Seriously,
the
yeah.
perfect. Yeah.
like year one. Oh my God,
wow.
magic.
Wait a minute. So you're saying
Year
that
two,
when
magic.
you
I know magic. I can do magic.
Yeah, I can do that.
You're
Like,
saying that after grade 1 in school, you're like, in grade 1, you're like, wow, learning letters.
yeah, yeah.
And then grade 2, you're like, learning.
Learning.
Oh, what? There's dinosaurs? Oh,
I've
that
done that.
doesn't matter. I learned last year.
You are describing my school experience perfectly.
Yes, yeah.
See, I like to learn
Once you learn about World War II, you kind of peak.
in second grade.
Second grade. Yeah.
This is why you got to go to Hogwarts night school with us to reignite the magic of learning.
These are novelties.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And so when the novelty is gone,
Yeah.
what do you have?
Yeah.
True. Okay, so you'd be excited first year of Hogwarts,
Yeah.
not the rest of the years.
No. I would just
Now
learn
just school
I would
work.
just learn necromancy and
Yeah,
out the door.
I'm bringing back Marilyn Monroe fast, and we are gonna.
I got a new snack for the train.
yeah.
So you're gonna walk through platform 9 3/4. You're gonna say, "What is this? I still haven't learned."
Yeah.
And you're gonna say, "No, thank you. I don't want a chocolate frog. I'm going to eat my bologna sandwich on the way to Hogwarts."
Yeah, let me get that sweet, sweet human food.
Does anybody have a Crunch bar?
Yeah. He's resentful towards Hogwarts because he really wants to go to regular night school. I want to learn how to. I want to be a mechanic. A wizard mechanic? No, like a regular.
I want to use my hands,
Yeah, I wanna-
guys.
You're a plumber, Beto.
Yeah. Thank God.
Hogwarts trade school.
I'm forklift certified. Thank God. Can't you just use magic to pick it up? Yeah, the magic of a forklift.
That's against the union.
Yeah.
I would be excited to get the Exploding Bonbons, I think. I like once a year on the
After you've tried it.
Yeah, I think once a year on the way to Hogwarts, I'd be excited to get an Exploding Bonbon.
I'd be more excited if it was Exploding Bonbon mystery flavor.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
If it's the same exploding
Okay, settle down. You're asking too much.
Well, it's August 20th. I gotta explode now.
Yeah.
No, I'd be excited. I'd have one. It wouldn't be the only thing I'd eat, but like I'd be excited to get one. I'd get a Birdie Bots, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess those are different, but yeah, I don't know what the variety, you know, how much they introduce new product into the lines of candy in the wizarding world. But yeah, I'd be excited. So now, before we get to our very special game, we have a pre-game plug.
The beer is kind of buttery.
No.
Isn't the beer kind of buttery?
Yeah, it's really
It's
buttery.
supposed to be.
Yeah.
I feel like my throat is coated in butter.
And you like it too.
This says the world's best beer. I don't know.
I don't know. What's the alcohol level on this? What
0.
percentage?
Oh,
Oh, dude.
come on.
You always bring us to places that have zero alcohol levels.
You've got nearsightedness, Beto. Put on these glasses. It's 100%
Oh
alcohol.
my God. It tastes horrible, but damn, I'm going to get drunk.
I think I have alcohol poisoning after one glass.
And you're at a Quidditch match right now, and you just got ejected. You're at your son's Quidditch match, and you got in a fight with the ref.
Well, I thought this was America.
Magic fight?
Magic fight. Yeah, it was magic the way that you use so many colorful words in front of those children. All right, so we ask you to do each thing each episode. So this time, it's been a while. It's been a while. Support us on Patreon, why don't you?
Wow.
Give it a try.
Patreon.com/CandyIsDandyPod. For $3 a month,
That's amazing.
we will have our resident artist, Kevin Smith, not that one.
He's still doing
Magic
it?
is
Yeah. Poor guy.
Hey, if we got some, he'd do it. That he'll make a customized drawing of you or your loved one or your pet as yours or their favorite candy.
Think of your pet. Think
your
of
cute
your
little
pet.
pet.
yeah, your Niffler.
I'll think of all the toys you buy your pet that they don't play with.
Yeah.
Puh. That's what they
Exactly.
do.
For $3.
Yeah.
For $3, frame this and your pet
Custom
will
art.
look at it every day because it sees its own reflection.
Is that what I look like?
Is that what I look like as a Sour Patch Kid? But even lower than that, you could just give a $1 a month. You don't get anything. But if all of you listening gave us even $1 a month, it would change our lives and make the show even better. We could provide more. We could do that showdown between Butterbeer, Dole Whip, and a Boysenberry.
We could.
The legendary showdown, because we can spin that as candy. So again, this Harry Potter candy was not cheap. So it helps keep the show afloat financially. So that's patreon.com/CandyIsDandyPod. Okay, it's game time.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
This is a brand new, also a one-time only game.
Okay.
What?
What was the other episode we had a
Yeah,
one-time
with a
only
Russian
game?
roulette.
Oh, yeah.
For one of us, it's a one-time game.
Yeah.
I'm going to call this game Harry Notter and the Goblet of Liars.
Okay.
So I cannot play because I had to create this.
Okay.
I didn't want to ask. This was a lot of work to ask of Melissa.
Yeah.
I could have asked my Dobby, but I didn't want to. I gave him a sock on accident.
Yeah.
He got freed. Betsa, you got to read these books.
Yeah.
The sock also relates to Harvey Weinstein.
Ask him what the
Wow.
sock was. Yeah, ask him what was in the sock.
A bush.
Yeah,
So-
sock in a bush.
So I'm going to give you
Things that aren't my girlfriend. Yeah.
I'm going to give you the names of 3 candies from the worlds of Harry Potter.
Oh,
but here's the catch.
man.
Here's the catch.
Never read it.
Only one of them is a real candy from the fake world of Harry Potter.
Okay.
So
Greg,
2 of them
listen to the audibles.
He's not going to remember any of this. 2 of
That's
them
true.
will be fake candies I made up. So again, only I can play. So we're going to do 5 rounds of this. So again, I'm going to give you 3 candies. You have to guess which one is an actual Harry Potter candy.
Okay.
And this isn't necessarily just from the book. Some are just in the movie. Some are in the spin-off movies. Some are in the video games.
Great.
Yeah.
Some are in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, so it's fair across the board. Across the board, you don't know any of them.
Wait, I know you haven't read the books. Certainly you've read the spin-off books.
Of course.
You've read How to Take Care of Magical Creatures, right?
How to Trade Your Dragon. I've seen that.
Oh, no, I did the wrong game. This is all Shrek candy. Donkey drops. So here's the first one. The first one's kind of easy, although
All right.
actually, I don't know if you'll understand this one, Beto.
Yeah, great. Yeah.
None of this will make sense to you. You might want to power down for the next few minutes.
Beer.
All right, these are the 3 candies. Tell me which one is real. Drooble's best blowing gum. Dweezil's best chewing gum. Moon Unit's best swallowing gum.
The hell's a moon unit?
Yeah.
All right, only Greg will understand this reference.
I don't know.
Can
Yeah.
you read those again?
Yeah.
Drooble's best blowing gum. Dweezil's best chewing gum. Moon Unit's best swallowing gum. Wow, I thought you would get this immediately. I thought this was the easy one.
I'll go with the chewing gum because
You think that's real?
yeah.
You think that's real?
Do you think that's real? I'm going to go with Dweebles as well.
Is that the
You mean
chewing?
Dweezils? Dweezils or Droobles?
Oh, did I put Dweebles?
I don't even know
Dweezils.
what the hell.
Dweezil's the chewing gum. But
Dweezil's
The chewing
best
gum one, yeah.
Okay, there's Drooble's best blowing
okay,
gum.
if he's doing the
Dweezil's
chewing
best
gum, then I'll do
chewing
the blowing gum because one of those. I think the blowing gum sounds more mischievous.
Okay, Greg is right. Drooble's best blowing gum.
Whoa!
Dweezil and Moon Unit are the names of Frank Zappa's, kids. Yeah.
Damn it!
He has a child named Moon Unit.
Yes.
Moon Zappa.
I believe she was dating Mark Maron, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was.
Moon Unit.
Moon Unit. You're confused by something Frank Zappa did? That's like asking why did JK Rowling come up with these crazy candies?
Oh, wow.
Okay, so the next one. And now all bets are off. Nobody is going to know any of these.
Okay.
Snot flavored mint, blood flavored lollipop, tear flavored jawbreaker. Snot flavored mint, blood flavored lollipop, tear flavored jawbreaker.
Snot mint.
Snot mint.
It's not
Snot
mint.
mint.
Snot mint. Snot mint.
I'm gonna.
I can't believe it's snot mint.
I'm gonna say snot mint. That sounds like there's something they would eat. That's
Yeah, like blood lollipop.
Yeah.
That's too aggro for
Yeah.
the Harry
It's blood
Potter
flavored
world.
lollipop is the real one.
Who eats that?
Really?
I saw a quote on the Harry Potter Harrypedia or Potterpedia that the quote is like, Hermione was like, I'm not eating a blood flavored lollipop. Those are for vampires. So I guess vampires like the blood flavored lollipops.
Right,
Duh.
right.
Nobody eats snot.
Can vampires be wizards?
Oh.
Ah.
Not if JK Rowling has anything to say
Yeah.
about it. That's a good question because there are werewolves who
Yeah.
are wizards.
Oh my god, then they win.
They win.
They're the best wizard.
You won't like him when he's werewolf though. Like
but he's a werewolf with magic.
but he can't unwerewolf himself. Like when the full moon comes, like
he
it's
can't
torture.
he can't magic while he's werewolfed?
He's like feral, you know. I don't think he can control his actions like a werewolf.
Then he's
like
not
Greg when he gets around Harvey Weinstein's bush.
not magicking right.
He's not magicking.
You're not
right.
magicking right.
I'll let JK Rowling
Do it
know.
different.
Okay, so the next one. Locust lumps, parasite patties, cockroach clusters.
Roach clusters.
The locust one.
Cockroach clusters are correct.
Yeah, I'd eat that.
You'd eat that.
Hell yeah, dude.
I believe no, they didn't. I don't think they sold those. Maybe they did. They might have been like pecan clusters. So they were crunchy. But
That sounds
yeah,
pretty good.
That's I'd prefer with the roaches. All right, so the next one: nauseous nougat, cackling caramel, shrieking sherbet.
Cackling caramel.
Shrieking sherbet.
Shrieking sherbet is the
what
real
the-
one.
Oh, shrieking is a word they use a lot. Those
Yeah,
friggin'
see, had I
books,
listened
see?
to the
Just
audio
saying
books.
that he doesn't know. They don't use words in
There's
the
all
audiobook.
kinds of shriekers.
We're going shrieking.
We're going shrieking, everybody.
That was their senior prank.
Yeah.
We're eating shrieking
Who
sherbet.
let the banshees out? Who let the banshees out?
That was the biggest hit in the world of Harry Potter. All the vampires loved it. So, all right, Beto, you got to get this is the last one. So you got to get one to tie with Greg. Doo-doo psycho drops, poo-poo crazy juice, pee-pee mania buttons. Doo-doo psycho drops, poo-poo crazy juice, pee-pee mania buttons.
Poo poo crazy juice just sounds insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I'm going to go with him on that one. That's the one that I wanted. I really want. If I was going to pick one and it was really hard, I'd pick poo poo crazy juice.
So you think it's poo-poo crazy juice?
Yeah.
I think you might be poo-poo crazy juice. What about you?
Can you read the other two, please?
Doo-doo psycho drops, poo-poo crazy juice, and pee-pee mania buttons.
Why would it be a button? But that's PP Mania buttons. I'm going to go with the first one just to differentiate.
Doo-doo psycho drops.
Yeah.
We have a tie.
Whoa.
It is doo-doo psycho.
Yeah.
It's also spelled D-E-W, but I wanted to mislead you. I should have said doo-doo.
Do?
So we have a tie. I don't know what to do. We got a tie.
It's a tie, Harry.
It's a tie. It's a tie, Harry. We have no tiebreaker, Harry.
Okay, whoever agrees with JK Rowling wins.
Well, yeah, it's going to have to end in a tie. I can't come up with two more candy names after that. But somehow we'll break the tie.
I'm happy to tie with you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, you know what? That's the message of Harry Potter. We all tie.
We all tie.
We all are tied together. Because Voldemort and Harry were tied together.
They were tied together.
Father and son?
No. but kind of a murder-suicide kind of thing.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Only way that I want to get married.
Harry Potter murdered Voldemort?
I mean,
in cold blood in front of his family, defenseless too.
And he kept his body in the cellar of Honeydukes.
So Harry was the bad guy the whole time.
Harry was well. I mean, depending on how much of a Nazi you are. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
You got to read these, but I think you'd like them actually. Listen to the audiobooks with Greg again.
Yeah.
So that was our Harry Potter episode, our first amusement park based episode. I think we could do a Knott's Berry Farm one because they have a bunch of boysenberry candy, but we've opened up the world of amusement parks to.
We're clawing our way to those cookies somehow.
Oh, boy.
What cookies? The cookies. Yeah, the cookies. We're going to get some of that JK Rowling money on Patreon. Ooh, baby. Not problematic at all.
No.
It's going to have to go to our Swiss bank account.
But Swedish fish account.
So we'll see you in a few weeks. And hey, what I see in that mirror most of all is
the fairest of them all.
That's a different franchise.
Oh, is it?
But yeah, it's a mirror that shows your heart's greatest desire. But I guess it does work because I do see myself in it. Yeah.
Take care, everyone. Don't believe the Butterbeer hype.
Oh, come on.
If I had a resurrection stone, I would bring back Crunch Bites.
Noble. Now this I can get behind. Although I will have to fight you for control of it because I want to bring back Butterfinger BBs.
I'll kill you.
I'll kill you like I did Baltimore. Oops.